Well, it's been a long day just getting to the Onion Valley campground outside of Independence. I stopped in Tehachapi for lunch at a place called Tehachapi, and it's Thai food, and it's really good. I cruised on up here, and at Lone Pine, I'm like, I'm gonna stop, stretch my legs. There's a couple of stores. I thought I'd walk, check that out, you know. And I ran into 3 PCTers. I saw them outside one of the stores, and I asked if it was open. They said, well, it looks like it's not open. I said, okay. Then I said, are you PCTers? And they said, yeah. I said, oh, cool. You know, are you just coming off trail? Well, we're trying to get back on. Back up to where? And they said, well, up to Horseshoe Meadows. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I had lots of time still before I got here. I could run you up there. And they said, oh, that's great. And they said, we'll buy you lunch or buy you dinner. And I said, okay, that's great. So we went to the Mount Whitney restaurant, and it was good. Pricey, of course. So I got a BLT. They had hamburgers and appetizers, and I couldn't eat all my fries. They finished my fries. There was arson because she accidentally sets things on fire. She is 18, just graduated high school. Actually, she didn't even graduate. Well, she graduated high school early so she could do the PCT. She started May 1st. They just had her graduation last week, and she wasn't there for it because she's out on the PCT. So she's 18, Arson, and she's hiking with Brand-Aid. So he's from Connecticut. Oh, Arson from Washington. Brand-Aid graduated cosmetology school in Connecticut, and he wanted to do this before he got locked down with the job. And from Arizona is Smooty. So I gave him a ride up to after we ate. I gave him the ride, and on my way in, I saw a couple sitting there, probably about my age. And I asked, hey, are you waiting for a ride? And they said, no, but we could use one. I said, I'll be right back. So I drove those 3 to the trailhead, and then there was another person, another gal sitting there, and she looked like she was in the zone. She's just zoning out. And so I picked up her, and I'm like, where do you need to go? She goes, well, I'm trying to get to Bishop. Can you get me to at least Independence? And I said, you're in luck. I'm going to Independence. So I picked her up, picked up the other 2. So we had Neo, and then the couple was Bandit and Goose. So I'm not sure why Neo was Neo, but Goose got her name because she hit her head twice. And the second time, it gave her a goose egg on her head. So she's Goose. And then Bandit, I guess they were down in Idlewild, which is further in Southern California. And what happened is he picked up someone's groceries that he thought that had been left behind. And as he was trying to walk after the people he thought it belonged to, the real owners chased him down, and they called him the Bandit. So his trail name became Bandit. So I dropped them off at the hostel in Lone Pine, and then I gave Neo a ride to the Courthouse Motel because she had a package there. She had gotten almost a Forester Pass and then came back all the way to, which was, I mean, that's a 3-day hike. She came all the way back off the trail. So she went 3 days forward and 3 days back because of altitude sickness. And she wanted to go to urgent care in Bishop to get herself checked out. So she was gonna stay the night. We went to the courthouse, dropped her off. She was picking up a package. They didn't have a room, but the owner owns a motel in Big Pine, and he was gonna take her to Big Pine. And then she was gonna try to get to Bishop tomorrow to urgent care. Then I finally made my way up here. So I got here, it was starting to get dark. It is dark now, but it's been a long day of driving. My wife said I should have a trail name called Chauffeur because I've been chauffeuring people all around. So I got a little fire going. I got my tent set up. I'm gonna just read for a little bit. And then tomorrow, I'm not in a hurry to get anywhere, so I'm just gonna take my time getting up, packing up, and head out. And we'll see what kind of hiking I do over the next 2 days. I have no real destination in mind. I'm just kind of being in the area. Just want to get in that backpacking mode of setting up, breaking down, and just explore a little bit. So, good night. So the trailhead is just over my shoulder right there. It is 8:21, June 20th. And I'm getting ready to head out of here. There's a lot of activity this morning. Lots of PCTers coming off the trail. And lots of day hikers going out, backpackers going out. So we'll see what today brings. Here we go. So what this is saying is, I got 5 miles to Kearsarge Pass. Whew. Well, I'm glad I'm doing this. My legs need it, my body needs it, just to feel the weight. Because when I do this on the GMT, I'm actually gonna be, right now I'm carrying food for like 3 days. And when I do the GMT, I'm gonna carry enough food for 7 days. So it's gonna be a little heavier. The nice thing is today I have really no set agenda. I'm just gonna take my time, let my body acclimate to the altitude and my legs acclimate to the weight and the strain. I've been battling some plantar fasciitis and it's been doing really good. And so far, knock on wood, it feels good. We'll see how things go. Let's take a look back real quick. All right, this section of the trail is crazy because this is just a boulder field and boulders had to be cleared out of the way so they could make a trail. So it is, I mean, I can't even imagine the work that went into this. So I got about a mile and a half to the top of Kearsarge. It's right kind of where that, let's see. It's kind of right there. And you can kind of see people hiking on there if I can zoom in. Like ants on the hill. So just taking a little break here. I've been on the trail 2.5 hours, so I'm doing all right. I'm just cruising up. Feels like I'm cruising. Got my trail mix. I started the morning eating a Metrics bar, 450 calories. So easily burn that off. So do the trail mix. Almonds, peanuts, M&Ms, raisins. I'll get going here a little bit and I'll see you at the top. Hopefully it's not too windy. Also, shout out to my wife, Debbie. I love you. Thank you for allowing me to pursue this. And I know you miss me and I miss you. I wish you could come along. I know you're busy. So we're gonna plan something in the future. We did Soda Springs Campground to Thousand Island Lakes a few years back. It was a lot of fun. You can find that video on my channel. It'd be fun to do something like that again. Anyway, break time's over. Let's get up there. Good morning.
Morning, yeah, beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't too bad. It only took 30 minutes from that last break to get up here. So So I'm gonna rest here a little bit. It's still early. It's 11:45. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit. Then I'm gonna make my way down to Kearsarge Lakes. I'm just gonna camp there tonight. So we're just gonna take our time and enjoy it. Another shout out to my brother from another mother, Adrian Robles. You helped me get here, man. You helped me with my foot, get my feet health back in order. Appreciate it. Because of you, this is why I'm here. Thanks. So I'm on my way down, got all these switchbacks, and man, it's been a great day. Just great. Okay, so I'm at Kearsarge Lakes, and well, let me show you right here. That's gonna be my spot for the evening, next 2 nights. And of course, back here in the background, you can see Kearsarge Lake. So it's a great spot. I've seen a lot of people today, probably around 60 people. Most of them were PCTers heading out to Independence. Some are heading on their way in, some day hikers. So good times. So many camping spots in this area, and there's one bear box, and that's where I'm camping. But the Boy Scout group, they're not going to camp near me, which is fine. But they moved to another spot just right over here that's higher up. And man, this is great. There's about 5 people fishing up here, and it's quiet. We'll see what the Boy Scouts have to say about that though, right? Later. Well, it's Friday, 21st. It's about 9:30. Instead of staying an extra night, I'm just gonna head out. I accomplished what I wanted to do. Get used to the altitude, setting up, breaking down, all the stuff that goes with daily hiking in and out. But I've got to get back up that. So I think I'm just gonna do that this morning and head on home. So thanks for tagging along. Well, here we are again. It took about 20 minutes to get up to this point. So a little more than half a mile, 20 minutes. And now I gotta get up to the pass. So we'll see how long that takes. That's where I gotta go. Yeah, this is steep. Didn't seem so steep coming down. So it took about 45 minutes to get from down there at the lakes up here to the pass. So not bad, not bad. But this pass coming up, oh, there's like a quarter-mile stretch. It's just up, up, up. But as you get closer to the top, the switchbacks, it's like you go up and then it kind of levels out on the next switch. And then you go up and then it levels out. So it's not so bad as you get closer. So, I'm gonna rest for a little bit and then head down. If it wasn't so windy here, I'd break out the good shot, but I wanna risk it being and me trying to scramble down the mountain to get it, so not right now. You wouldn't be heading down to Vedette Meadows, would you? Man, you guys are the talk of the trail. It's all anyone's been talking about for 2 days. You too.
Yep, no time.
It is 10:55.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break here. I think I'm gonna cross to the other side of this creek and take a break over here. Yep, this is where I'm gonna take a break. Peanut butter and Nutella sandwich. Well, maybe not a sandwich, but it's good. All right, nearly to the parking lot. And then gonna go into Independence and get some ice cream. Man, ice cream sounds so good. So, see you at the end of the trail. Another 5 minutes.